Hi everyone, I'm Krista and welcome to my video on crystals that can help you in the time of Mercury retrograde. So as I'm making this video, we are right in the middle of Mercury retrograde and lots of things have been happening during this time period, and I just thought that it would be appropriate to make a video about it and how crystals can help you during Mercury retrograde. So what is Mercury retrograde anyways? So the planet Mercury during Mercury retrograde appears like it's moving backwards, and Mercury governs communications and travel. So when Mercury goes into retrograde, which is 3 to 4 times a year, and it lasts for about 3 weeks or so each time, what can happen during Mercury retrograde is we can have communication breakdowns, misunderstandings within communications. We can have glitches happen in technology, so maybe your cell phone stops working, or you have computer problems, or files all of a sudden have gotten deleted, or your computer starts to freeze up. That can happen where you need to reboot your computer often. Or you could be working, let's say, at work and working with different electrical equipment and the equipment stops working, or there's glitches with that. And it also can create some chaos in travel plans where maybe plans are canceled, or there is a lot of delay in your travel and it takes you longer to get to your destination. So that can happen too. Now, this can create a lot of chaos. It can create a lot of stress. When we're going through all of these kinds of glitches where things are going awry, we can get flustered, confused, stressed out, angry, and irritable. So this is where crystals can come in handy and to help us navigate Mercury retrograde so that we can remain calm and relaxed during Mercury retrograde. Now, the good thing to kind of know about Mercury retrograde is that it can be a time for reflection, so for personal contemplation and reflection. Because Mercury is kind of considered that it's almost like it's going backwards, it can help us to actually look at the past of helping us to deal with anything that is unresolved from past events. So it can actually be a good time. So Mercury retrograde is not all about chaos and stress and strife, but it can be a nice time for contemplating the past and cleaning up the past and working through the past so that you also have a positive future. So cleaning up anything that you need to clean up. Now, it is also recommended during this time of Mercury retrograde that we exercise a little bit of caution entering into contracts or agreements. So if you're signing a business contract or an agreement during this time, sometimes what can happen is miscommunication or misunderstandings. So maybe the agreement turns out to be not as good as you thought it was going to be. So sometimes it's better to wait until after Mercury retrograde in order to sign, contracts, or also making large purchases. So if you're buying a home or buying a car, or a piece of furniture that is a more sort of pricey piece of furniture, or an appliance that can be a big ticket item, that it's better to wait until after Mercury retrograde to buy those items. And the reason is that some people say that when we make those big purchases during Mercury retrograde, there could be problems with those purchases. So maybe the appliance breaks down, or you bought this beautiful piece of furniture and it arrives, and let's say it's a beautiful dining table and the leg is broken, or the leg is splintered, or it got damaged in delivery. So it's a good idea to kind of wait. Now, also during this time, it's good to check your communications. So really ground your energies, breathe, think about what you're going to say to someone before you say it. So whether you're making a phone call or talking to someone in person, or going to a meeting, or if you're writing an email, even if you're writing an email, check and double check your words just to make sure that what you've written can't be misunderstood or taken 2 different ways by the person reading it. So it's a good idea just to double check. And because Mercury retrograde, delays can happen during this time, whether it's delays of travel, so it could take you longer to get to work in traffic or run your errands, or even doing tasks. Give yourself more time to get things done. Allow for more time. And this happened to me yesterday because I was working on a project yesterday that I thought would take me an hour, and it actually took me 3 hours. So if you're trying to plan and organize your day, allow for more time to get things done, because If you don't allow for that time, then chances are you run the risk of getting more stressed out or flustered or confused or angry or upset that things are taking longer. So it's a good idea to exercise patience during this time of Mercury retrograde. So the big thing I want to say about Mercury retrograde is just really consider the idea of being in the flow and just going with the flow of it. And if you're flowing with Mercury retrograde, it makes things a lot easier. And if you work with crystals, it can make it a lot easier as well. So I'm going to talk about a few different crystals and gemstones that you can work with during this time to help you during Mercury retrograde. So the first one I want to show you is a piece of black tourmaline. Okay, so this is a beautiful black stone. And black tourmaline is good for grounding your energy. So if you're getting confused and flustered, due to technology glitches, then you can work with the black tourmaline to help keep you grounded, to release stress and anxiety that Mercury retrograde could be causing for you when there's delays and technology glitches. So you can have this on your desk beside your computer when you are working to help with technology glitches, to balance the energies of electronics, or carrying it with you and have it on your body to help you to be grounded. If you find that you're getting stressed out and you're getting flustered and confused, you could actually gather up all of that energy and breathe that emotion into the stone. So you just gather up that stress, tension, and nervousness, and you say to the tourmaline, "Thank you for cleansing all emotional stress and tension from me." And you can blow it into the stone. Do as many breaths as needed to cleanse that stress from you, and then you want to cleanse the energy from the stone right after. So I have another video on how to cleanse crystals and gemstones. The next one that I will show you, which is another grounding stone, is hematite. So it's a nice shiny gray stone. Perfect. And the hematite is very grounding, but it's also stabilizing. So it helps to bring stability in times of Mercury retrograde chaos. So if you find that everything is chaotic and you're getting flustered, then work with this stone, carry it on your body. It will help you to be grounded and help to create more stability around you and help you to be in the flow. And it also can help you to be more patient. So it's a great stone for that. The next one I'd like to talk about is Amazonite. And this is a good stone for communication. So if you find that you're having misunderstandings when you're talking to people, they're misunderstanding what you're saying, or maybe you are misunderstanding and misinterpreting what other people are saying, you can carry the Amazonite with you. You could even wear it as a piece of jewelry near your throat chakra area, near your throat, your communication center, to help ease communication problems and help to harmonize communication and open up the flow of communication where there is communication breakdowns. So that is a beautiful stone. Another stone I will show you is, I have a little tiny piece here of blue lace agate. So it's a very soft blue stone. It's very gentle, but it's powerful in its healing energies. And blue lace agate is so good because it's soothing and helps to soothe stress, helps you to return back to a state of peace and calm when you're getting flustered. It opens up clear communication, as well as it helps you to say what you need to say in a clear, concise, and articulate way without like rambling on or getting confused or going off on tangents in communication. And it's also a good stone for patience. So if you are getting impatient during Mercury retrograde, then you can work with blue lace agate, carry it with you on your body, put it in your pocket. You can even just hold it and rub it, with your thumb if you're getting stressed out. And even just rubbing the stone like this and doing deep breathing really helps to soothe the energy of the stress that you might be feeling. So I usually just rub the stone and I just say to the agate, "Thank you, lace agate, for helping to cleanse all my stress and helping to soothe stress and emotional tension." And I just rub the stone like that. And then I put it back in my pocket. And it's amazing how it can help you to be calm and relaxed and more patient during your day. Another stone I'd like to show you is fluorite. So I have this beautiful piece of green and purple fluorite in combination with each other. And fluorite is really good for the brain. So it helps to open up thinking and clarity. It helps you to be clear-headed. Because during Mercury retrograde, if you're getting flustered and confused, then it's hard to think and pay attention and do what you need to do. So when you're dealing with all of those glitches, it helps you to have clarity of mind of how to problem solve or troubleshoot, and helping you to get things done. So very good to open up clarity of thought and to be clear in the mind. The last one I will show you is emerald. So I have a beautiful piece of green emerald here, and I'll just turn it around so you can see the back. And it's really beautiful and vibrant, and that is also a good stone to open up communication. It helps you to say what you need to say in a clear and effective way, and also helps to heal miscommunication and misunderstandings. But it's also a stone that can help you get organized. So sometimes when we are going through Mercury retrograde, we can feel disorganized and scattered. So if you work with emerald, it will help you to get things done, to have a good system in place where you can get things done which is most immediate, and put things off if they need to be put off. And it helps you to create a good system in your day of tasks of what the most important thing is to do in your day, so that you can get it done and have a better flow of your day. So it will help you to organize and plan your time and your tasks. So it's a great stone for that. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. You can choose to work with one of those stones or all of them. During Mercury retrograde, I tend to work with all of these stones at different times throughout the day, or on different days throughout Mercury retrograde. So you can pick and choose which stones are most appropriate for you to work with. And I hope that Mercury retrograde goes easy and smoothly for you as you work with crystals to help you through this challenging time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm Krista Lynn, crystal healing therapist, as well as teacher of crystal healing classes. If you would like more information on crystal healing, then please like my Facebook page, or you can visit my website at kristalynn.ca. Thank you so much for watching. Blessings to you, and namaste.